From motivationals
to news
to sports and talk.
We'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
On the Break of Dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
So far away.
Mornings are for dreamers.
I'm a dreamer, yes, I'm a dreamer. Oh.
The Break of Dawn for champions.
Champion, 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 champion.
On 32 FM 94.9.
Good morning. Welcome to the Break of Dawn Papers Review on your laughter station, 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning, of the 6th of February 2025. It's a Thursday morning. Welcome to the show. We start off with the front page as always. We have the Punch, the Vanguard, This Day, Premium Times. I'll be starting off with the front page of the Punch right now. NACON extends Hajj registration deadline. That's the first one out of the Punch this morning. Senate collates data on Nigerians abroad. Plans to reverse JACPA. Federal judge blocks Trump's birthright citizenship ban. That's on the foreign side of things, American side of things now. Dangote Refinery, FCCPC differ as NNPCL insist on fuel import. PDP Secretary Wike Camp kicks as BOT backs governors. 54 trillion naira budget, experts divided over raise. Federal government add 4.5 trillion naira agric infrastructure funds. Edo Tribunal, INEC lists 5 witnesses over governorship poll. Tinubu demands schools safety as fire kills 17 in Zamfara Islamic School. Ganduje welcomes Nwoko into APC, vows to capture Delta. Excessive government spending undermining monetary policy, MPC member. Nigeria's security remains a priority, says Tinubu. Still on the Punch, FRSC recovers 73 stolen vehicles in 2024. Driver arrested for injuring last mile officer. Excessive, all right, we'll just skip that one now. Ochu congratulates Kwara Governor Abdulrazak at 65. Ned Nwoko left PDP over fear of losing 2027 ticket. Obrewori's 8. APC right platform to drive development. LP defector. Ohane's Ndigbo condemns Amechi's reckless remarks against Tinubu. Abure being sponsored to destabilize LP. NLC Commission Deputy President Ndubuaka. Away from that one, you'd also find here the Lagos-Abuja Superhighway, high-speed train and Pelican Echo Stay apartment. All right, and lastly, out of the Punch, policing without restraint. That's an editorial out of the Punch this morning. Vanguard reports Obasa Tinubu unable to meet GAC members. Miranda remains Lagos Assembly Speaker. PDP crisis youth group faults BOT on party scribe. Ned Nwoko to Obrewori, you're not welcome to APC. Tinubu seeks Senate approval to sack 3 recs. And PDP BOT recognizes Ude Okoye as secretary, calls for unity ahead of NEC meeting. Tinubu writes Senate seeks increase of 2025 budget from 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira. Oshamole insists retired generals connive with foreigners to steal solid minerals. Ighodalo versus Okpebholo. INEC tenders Edo governorship poll result before tribunal. Oil producers divert 500,000 barrels per day meant for local refineries, Petron, And lastly, out of the Vanguard, 17 Almajiri students killed, 16 others injured in Zamfara Islamic school fire. Headlines out of this day: Tinubu increases 2025 budget from 49.7 trillion naira to 54.2 trillion naira. PDP crisis, party's BOT urges NWC to swear in 𝐒𝐑 Okoye as National Secretary. History as Dangote Refinery exports 2 cargoes of jet fuel to Saudi Aramco. Shetima, Nigeria must utilize public debt for infrastructure development. Also, you'd find here Petron backs ban on exportation of crude oil allocated to local refineries. And how to direct NCC to investigate illegal linking of NIN by telecom operators. Senator 𝐒𝐻𝐃 defects to APC, laments PDP crisis. Federal government alerts Nigerians, activates emergency measures following Ebola outbreak in Uganda. Tinubu signs Federal Varsity of Environmental Tech Ogoni Bill into law. Court stops customs from collecting excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. And also you find House. Okay, taking that one, we'll just take another one and then move to another paper. 𝐿 Akpabio and politics of 2027. Okonkwo, I'll prioritize security, economic growth if elected Anambra governor. And lastly, much ado about IG Egbeto tenure. And Premium Time stories: senators clash over Ned Nwoko's defection to APC. How 13-year-old Nigerian pupil used pistol to threaten schoolmates, police. Bribe allegations, Senate approves Tinubu's request to sack INEC Rex. 17 children killed in Zamfara school fire disaster. Tinubu seeks NAS approval to sack suspended INEC commissioner. Tinubu proposes additional 4.5 trillion naira in 2025 budget, raising total to 54.2 trillion naira. BOT backs 𝐒𝐑 Okoye as PDP National Secretary. INT'L kicks. IGP suspends PSC's directive on regularization of cadet officers' appointment dates. Kaduna residents count losses as power outage enters 3rd day. And also, why fighting corruption is difficult in Nigeria, according to the ICPC chairman. Human trafficking, 21 children rescued in Niger State. How ICPC recovered 20 billion naira ghost workers' pension deductions in 2024, chairperson. Nigerian professor jailed for election fraud appeals for state pardon. Ganduje, APC and WC received Ned Nwoko vow to take over Delta in 2027. Opposition party apologizes to Nigerian governor over fraud allegation. Ebonyi attack, police arrest 1 raid hideout of suspected assailants. And lastly, 3 arrested with human skull in Nigerian community. The Guardian reports, "You're not welcomed to APC," Nwoko tells Obrewori. Suspended Ogun monarch remanded in correctional center over assault. 6,000 deported in first 2 weeks of Trump's immigration crackdown. And also you find Nigeria's lithium mining El Dorado sparks concerns. Federal government eyes diversification infrastructure security in 4.53 trillion naira review of 2025 budget. And the connection between illiteracy, insecurity and poor health. That's an editorial out of The Guardian. Tinubu okays 65 years retirement age for health workers. Federal government approves $45.3 million for rail linking 4 western ports to hinterlands. And lastly, ex-minister acknowledges hardship, decries weaponization of poverty. It's time for our first break of the morning. Remember, we're live on our Facebook page, 32FM 949 Fenya. Don't go away.
Stay tuned to 32FM 94.9.
Hello, abeg no vex. This Milo packet look different too. I see say them write support energy release for this packet. Abeg, na the same Milo.
No, this na the new improved Milo. The support energy release means say when you give your pikin dem Milo as part of their breakfast, you dey give them enough energy where they need to go school.
Ah, I like this one.
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy. Make you give them the new improved Milo for breakfast. It gets correct nutrients where they support energy release to help them use their day well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
It's time to fortify your shield. Fortify it with the right decisions. Fortify it with the right investments. Fortify it with a dependable, trustworthy partner. Fortified for the sake of the future. Fortified with Stanbic IBTC rights issue of 2,944,772,083 ordinary shares of 50 kobo at 50 naira 50 kobo per share on the basis of 5 new ordinary shares for every 22 ordinary shares held by 29th of October 2024. The rights issue offer is open from 15th January 2025 and ends on 21st February 2025. To subscribe, please visit www.stanbicibtc.com or any Stanbic IBTC bank branch near you. It's time to fortify your shield.
Ẹ̀yin fans mi. It's okay. Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32FM 949 Fẹ̀yìn Àsápù.
It's okay.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
So I like am.
It's him be say you like am. I tell you say he no good for you, but you see they talk say you like am.
My pikin.
You know say I go always get your back, but you got shine your eye well, take carry better thing. Like the new golden penny soya and vegetable oil wey dey for brand new packaging.
The new golden penny soya oil contains vitamins A, D, and E with omega-3 and 6 and 0 trans fat. It dey available for different sizes. Buy your own for retail store wey dey near you. Golden penny oil, eat well, live well.
Imagine a night of fun games, live band performances, comedy, romantic buffet dinner, karaoke to serenade your love, and a free night stay with your lover at a premium hotel on Valentine's.
32FM and Galani Shoots presents the ultimate Valentine's experience, Lovers Night 2025. Date, Friday 14th February 2025. Time, doors open at 5 p.m. till Mama calls. Cost, 50,000 naira per couple. Venue, Galani Suits, Jericho, Ibadan. Don't miss out on this incredible offer. Book your spot now and make this Valentine's Day one to cherish forever. Call DENIKE on 0814 761 4024. Or Sammy's on 0703 786 8205 for more inquiries. Lovers Night presents an opportunity to prove your love.
Look into my eyes, you will see.
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
Once upon a time, there reigned a female king in Oyoile. This is her story. 𝐃𝐈𒒄𝐒, a Showmax original series coming February 14th. Subscribe for just 1,600 naira monthly at showmax.com.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey, here's a question for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? Is it the sunrise? The sound of your alarm? No, it's that dream, that drive, that unstoppable force inside you. And you know what fuels that drive? It's starting your day strong with the rich, creamy taste of Nescafe Original 3-in-1, carefully crafted from selected coffee beans. So, whatever your hustle, go from maybe or I can't to I can and I will. Nescafe Original 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong.
32 FM
94.9.
Thank you for staying with us on the Break It On Papers Review. It's now time to review some of the headlines and the stories on the dailies today. I have Mr. Femi Olukunle who joins me this morning to analyze the stories. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much, my sister. Good morning to you, and I greet our listeners. Good morning to you all.
All right, let's begin with this one that is recurring across the dailies today. Experts are warning of the danger associated with the president jerking up the 2025 budget to 54.2 trillion naira. It was initially 49.7 trillion, which was presented and was approved, and now it's been jacked up to 54.2 trillion naira. That's up by 9.1%. I want you to touch on some of the issues that are, would I say, bordering on this issue. For instance, one of the questions is, why is there no detailed clarification on the expected additional source of income to warrant this increase in budget? Because they're saying they want to use it to strengthen the Bank of Industry, they want to use it to strengthen the Bank of Agriculture, they want to use it to strengthen the mineral sector, the solid mineral sector. So I want you to give a broad perspective on this particular issue.
Nigerians will remember that this is the third time that the executive arm of government will tinker with the 2025 budget. Initially, it was 47 trillion. Later, they increased it to 49 trillion. Now, the National Assembly has been processing 49 trillion. Now, they have added 4.something trillion to it. Sincerely speaking, it is not called for at all, because the reason the executive arm of government is increasing this budget is not clear. It's so obscure. People cannot just rationalize the reason behind it, the serious reason behind this jacking up. One of the reasons put forward now is the one that is highly insulting, that you want to strengthen the Ministry of Solid Minerals, when Ministry of Solid Minerals should be contributing robustly to the budget, and then we are now carrying so much money to that ministry. And since the coming on board of Dele Alake, we have not seen anything substantial coming from that ministry, because I had said it times and again that two ministries are so much important to the economy, to the health of our economy: the Ministry of Petroleum and the Ministry of Solid Minerals. Both of them should bring something to the table in order to give our economy a new lease of life. And that's blue economy. The Ministry of Blue Economy should also do same. But we are getting little or nothing from the blue economy.
Would you say that this move by the federal government inspires any form of confidence in the people as regards how the balance? Because there was something about the federal government wanting to bring down the inflation rate to 15%. So with the rate at which we're running an over bloated budget situation now, is that even possible? Do you think that this in any way would inspire confidence of stability, of economic stability for us?
According to this story now from, I think it's from Vanguard or The Punch, people have been divided over the increase, 4-point-something trillion increase. Now, if we cast our mind back, during the time of Jonathan, I remember that Okonjo-Iweala warned that we should save money. But the governors then went to court and they forced the government under Jonathan to spend excess money generated by that time. And then we were penny wise, pounds foolish. The governors frittered the money and they spent it on something that we cannot see. The same thing is happening now. And they have increased this budget by 4-something trillion because they have discovered that customs, FIRS, and there's another body, they have generated more money. And what they intend doing is to spend everything. So nothing to be kept for the raining days. So it is most unfortunate. Nations that are serious don't act like this. You keep something, you don't spend everything. And I don't know why it is when they have discovered that more money had been generated that they are thinking about strengthening Bank of Agriculture, strengthening solid mineral department and whatever. So I just see it as an avenue for them to just waste money. I don't see it benefiting the people.
All right, let's talk about the controversy going on in the PDP. According to this now, the BOT has recognized Ude Okoye as secretary, which and calling for unity ahead of NEC meeting. I think it was sometimes last week there was an altercation that happened, and Ude Okoye was involved with another person now. I can't remember his name. Anyanwu, yes, thank you for that. And now it's clear as regards where the PDP BOT situation is headed. I want you to touch on that.
Yeah, you see, what Anyanwu is trying to do was what Ahmed Lawan did, was what Akpabio did. Akpabio and Ahmed Lawan, the Akpabio left his ministry as a minister to contest for tickets for the president. And Ahmed Lawan also, as the Senate president, contested for the ticket of the president. Both of them did not win the ticket. Now, because Ahmed Lawan contested for that ticket, he did not renew his seat in the National Assembly. He didn't contest for senatorial ticket in his constituency, and it was given to another person. Unfortunately, they snatched the ticket from the person who won it in Ahmed Lawan's constituency, and the same thing went with Akpabio. They snatched the ticket from the person who won it from his own area. Now, today, both men are in the Senate. Akpabio is the president of the Senate, while Ahmed Lawan is the chairman of I think defense in the Senate. The same thing is what Anyanwu wants to do. You were the Secretary General of PDP and you left that office to contest governorship seat of your state, and you lost. And then the next thing he wants to do now is to come back to that seat when PDP had replaced him with another person, and you are now telling the person that the party replaced you with to vacate the office for you. Where is that kind of thing done? It is only in a democracy like the one we are practicing in Nigeria that you can see that kind of thing. Yoruba people say no matter how ferocious a dog is, it will be difficult for it to man two houses at the same time. So that is exactly what these people want to do. And that is why they are throwing spanner into the wheels of progress of PDP. That's why they are hitting up PDP. That's why they are creating problems. And then, I mean, it is most unfortunate. But I like what and then 2 courts have said that yes, Ode, or what's the name of the man, should be the secretary. But this man had gone to Supreme Court and was saying that status quo ante should remain until the Supreme Court gives its judgment. But I like the position of a BOT, board of trustees of that PDP party. So I think people should call themselves to order. The way we are practicing democracy in this country is not good at all. It is always anti-people. It is always cheating the people.
Okay. Yesterday, the president requested the National Assembly's approval to remove 3 INEC recs from office for misconduct, one of which is the suspended Sokoto resident electoral commissioner, Nura Ali. He was reported to have received a $150,000 bribe from politicians to manipulate the 2023 elections in the state. Another one was, I think, Yunusa Ari, who was suspended for unilaterally declaring Aisha Binani as governorship candidates. And it seems now that the Senate has voted to remove these suspended electoral officers. I want you to touch on this situation. I mean, do you think this is the best approach to this particular matter?
You remember, Nigerians will remember that this thing happened before the coming of the Bola Tinubu administration. And that Bola Tinubu administration has approached the National Assembly to endorse the removal of these people from office. It's a welcome development. There are so many of them, or their likes, within our polity, who are giving us wrong people, putting wrong people in place for us, in places of governance. And that is why I expect EFCC, ICPC to do more to unearth people like these gentlemen who are troubling our democracy. So I thumb up Bola Tinubu administration for this. And I think for the National Assembly, the Senate, to endorse the request is a welcome development. More of them should be exposed.
All right, there's a report out of, I think, The Punch now that says Wike seeks support for Tinubu as G5 visits Makinde. It was reported that the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory yesterday urged Nigerians to be patient with the government amid the current economic hardship. Speaking in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, while leading members of the G5 and other political associates on a condolence visit to the governor, Seyi Makinde, and he's saying that Bola Tinubu's policies were designed to improve the country's economic situation. Would you say that the hopes concerning the G5 still being strong is something that a lot of people were not looking forward to? Because there were speculations whether or not the G5 is not particularly as strong within themselves as they used to be. If
you gather social scientists from universities to examine the content of G5, you will see that they will come out with the fact that those people, those gentlemen that constitute G5, they were seriously used by Wike. It was the G5 that Wike used to get to where he is today, to become the minister. He used them, and after using them...
But isn't that the case of politics? You use me, I use you.
No.
The end goal.
Okay, what have they benefited? What has Autumn benefited? And the other ones? And for Seyi Makinde, some people are saying that it was because he was in G5. That was why he had a second term. I disagree. Because I know that the Oyo State people wanted Seyi Makinde to run second term. They loved him and they voted massively for him. It was not Wike that activated that. It was not the G5. It was because of the antecedent of Seyi Makinde during his first term. But you see, this G5, they were used and dumped. And I'm so surprised that these gentlemen who constitute G5 are still being gathered together to feather the nest of the heart of Wike again. Wike is gathering them together to talk politics of 2027, telling Oyo State people to support Bola Tinubu administration. He doesn't have to tell us that. Let people decide whether they enjoy Bola Tinubu administration. And if they enjoy the administration, let them go and vote for it. If they don't enjoy it, let them vote it out. This is democracy. But for him to be telling us what he likes, what he wants, I think it is wrong. He may call it politics, but I think people are wiser. The G5 people may not be able to read between the lines, between the lines and the figures behind the figures. They may not be able to see it, but we can see it. But it's most unfortunate that he's just using them to feather his own nest.
All right, we have to go on a break now. We'll be back shortly to take your reactions to the headlines. 32 FM 949 Fenya is where we're live on Facebook. Do stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Teacher, abeg, wetin dey happen when my pikin dem come school? Why e be say dem go comot house very clean, when dem come back the difference no be here o.
Na because action no dey finish, ma. All the book dem dey learn plus sports wey dem dey do dey burn energy, so that sweat stain dey uniform with tear and dirty shoes show say your pikin dey very active.
Na wow!
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy, make you give dem the new improved Milo for breakfast. E get correct nutrients wey dey support energy release to help dem use their day well well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons to love. Come on and make a joyful sound. Golden penny pasta, hearts taking over millions of hearts. Let's go, golden penny pasta, more reasons to love. Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh. Tell me what's your reason? My sweet spaghetti is rich in protein. Tell me what's your reason? It tastes great, it's full of good nutrition. Tell me what's your reason?
There are more reasons to love every plate of Golden Penny pasta, the delicious and nutritious choice enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. So, what's your reason? Golden Penny pasta. Great taste, good nutrition.
Báwo ni yóò ṣe rí láṣálẹ́ ọjọ́ olólùfẹ́ níbi táwọn ìgbádùn àsọ̀ọ̀sọ̀ tó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ìrírí àwòdàmì ẹnu ìlú orin àwàdà oúnjẹ àjẹpọ́nulá títàmì oge síra ẹni lára àpèjẹ alẹ́ àti ìfarakínra pẹ̀lú eyín mẹ́nugún àpọ́nbẹ́pọ̀ rẹ olójú arédè ẹni bí ọkàn mi kájọ wà níbi ìdákẹ́jẹ́ ṣèrántí ọjọ́ ìfẹ́ nílé ìtura tó bá gbà mú láyàjọ́ ọjọ́ alẹ́ olólùfẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mà ní iléeṣẹ́ rédíò 32 FM 94.9 àti ilé ìtura Galani Suite Hotel ti tẹ́ pẹpẹ ìrírí ọ̀tun fáwọn olólùfẹ́ tó ṣetán àti tuntun náà ìfẹ́ kó jò fún tọdún 2025 ọjọ́ kẹrìnlá oṣù kejì ọdún 2025 látàgò 5 ìrọ̀lẹ́ títí dòórọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì gbẹ̀rẹ́ pẹ̀lú $50,000 náírà 50,000 naira péré fáwọn olólùfẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ ní Galani Suite Hotel ó wà ní Jericho nílùú Ìbàdàn ẹ pè DENIKE sórí ẹ̀lú 0814-761-4024 tàbí Sami 0703-786-8205. Àṣálẹ́ àyájọ́ ọjọ́ olólùfẹ́ wọ́n sọ fún ìfẹ́ mi pé ìwọ ni iyọ̀ ayé mi àdọ́gbàdélẹ̀ olólùfẹ́ mi labalábá bá lódòdó òdòdó ń bínú èwo lẹ́tún ní labalábá òṣè. Gbogbo èrè dọ̀jọ́ kẹrìnlá oṣù kejì pẹ̀lú ìkànnì 32 FM 94.9 àti ilé ìtura Galani Suite Hotel àyájọ́ ọjọ́ olólùfẹ́ wọ́n sọ fún ìfẹ́ mi pé ìwọ ni iyọ̀ ayé mi.
Kò bá jẹ́ 24, 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. Your game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's the game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
What's going on? Oh my God! Oh my God! Dammy! We don't blow!
What
what happens when a young man's life changes overnight as a result of a viral post on social media. Find out in Under the Influence, a Showmax original series. Subscribe from 1,600 Naira monthly. Sign up now at showmax.com.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube? Not my phone again. Every time YouTube. Mommy, you want to watch YouTube? You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV. But there's no YouTube on our TV. That's before. With the new 𝐿TEL Smart Router, for just 25,000 Naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV. Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy. Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the 𝐿TEL Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. 𝐿TEL, a reason to imagine.
32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. It is now 5 minutes gone past 7 a.m. We open the phone lines to take your reaction. 32 FM 94.9, the Break of Dawn Papers review. Our numbers 0705 5000 949 0829 7000 949. For our international audience, +234 906 2000 949. We have some reactions on Facebook, and our Facebook is live. 32 FM 949 Feye is the handle. Tologbademi says, good morning. The statement accredited to the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike that Nigerians should be more patient with the president is out of place, because this has been the song in the ears of Nigerians since their assumption of office, and yet no hope in sight that all these sufferings will be ameliorated anytime soon, which is very bad. Anyways, Wike is only protecting his personal interests, because he who eats in a pot will do everything possible to protect the pot. Boluwatife Ademijuwon says, without mincing words, the current administration has exacerbated the country's problem, leaving many Nigerians with no choice but to seek better lives by any means necessary, regardless of the consequences. Unfortunately, ritualism and kidnapping have become lucrative businesses. I implore the federal government to implement effective measures to alleviate poverty, as the situation is rapidly getting out of hand. 0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949. Mr. Femi, I wanted us to touch on the Dangote situation. We kind of were talking about it before we came back on air. The FCCPC is differing as NNPCL is insisting on fuel imports. So according to this report, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, they urged the Federal High Court in Abuja to allow them join the 100 billion naira lawsuits, which was filed by Dangote Petroleum Refinery, seeking to stop the NNPCL and oil marketers from importing refined petroleum products into the country. Dangote's grouse is that the NCPRD now, I'm trying to get the full acronym, is still giving out licenses for other people to import into the country, and they are in turn accusing Dangote Refinery of trying to monopolize the industry. Now the FCCPC is trying to also join this lawsuit, but Dangote is not exactly wanting them to be a part of it. What's your reaction to this?
I think both the agency, the downstream, upstream, midstream, downstream
sector
agency, I think both of them are guilty. No, they have issues. That agency has issue. Dangote has issue. What do I mean? Dangote, I don't know when Dangote wanted to establish his business, his refinery, whether there was an agreement that after I have built it, nobody must bring fuel from outside of the country. If there was no agreement, Dangote cannot say that agency should not bring in fuel, should not license people to bring in fuel. Two, the agency itself, if it is patriotic, it will not give license to people to bring fuel from where.
But is this an issue of patriotism or the fact that we're trying to encourage a free market?
No, I'm coming. So even free market can be encouraged when you have refineries within the country.
Please hold that thought. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Who's calling from Malakia?
All right, please go on.
Yes, ma. Now, this Dangote refinery, I do wonder why the federal government just keep enjoying Nigerians into more hardship. Because when I heard about this Dangote refinery, I thought it will really save us from this hardship the government has inflicted on us. But here we have that the so-called government refused to contribute its quota into helping the nation. So, because I don't really understand why they are carrying themselves to court, so I will just urge the federal government to please rise up to their game by making all our refineries to work in its free sense rather than all these their selfish interests. Good morning.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Femi.
So, as I was saying, you see, Dangote cannot tell the agency not to issue license, and the agency should be patriotic. What they should do is to encourage free market within the country. We shouldn't be taking the hard-earned money outside to cushion the economy of foreign nations.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. We can hear you.
Yeah, this is Tulu, and I'm calling from here. I give the analyst. Right, my submission will be on the statement accredited to the FCT minister. You see, as far as I'm concerned, it's only protecting its own interest, because this has been the major song in our ears since the emergence of this government, that okay, be patient, things are going to be all right. And from the look of things, there is no a single policy of this government that is giving me personally that assurance that all these sovereigns are going to come to an end anytime soon. So I just want to urge them this morning that we are tired of hearing the patience with us and all of that. They should show more serious, show more approach to governance. We need to see actions, not just mere talk again. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you. Miriam Yetune says, good morning. We can't keep relying on the assurances of our so-called leaders who tells us to be calm while things are deteriorating daily, while grappling with a crippled economy, rising unemployment, poor power supply, and many other issues. I think Wike should advise the president to provide succor to our multifaceted problems. Tolokwademi says, good morning. The news surrounding the tolling our major highways is not a bad idea, but the accountability is what should be looked into, because this current government at the center cannot be trusted. We'll take this final call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Miriam. I'm calling from Odejering.
Please go on.
All we have is assurance upon assurance, but still nothing has been done to alleviate poverty. And now I think one can clearly say that the local administration has only worsened everything in the country. What we truly need is provisions to all the problems we are battling with. Problems like poor economy, insecurity, and few others. I think Wike and others should join forces with the president and bring Nigeria to prosperity. We are tired already. That's my take. Good morning.
All right. Thank you very much. Any final words as we wrap up, Mr. Femi?
So I believe we should have free markets when in the petroleum sector. When we have free markets, if you like, sell your own at a high price. If somebody sells his own at lower price, people will go there. So for Dangote to say that he is going to court to stop somebody from bringing cheaper oil, I think it is wrong of him.
All right, so thank you, sir, for your analysis this morning. Thank you, dear listener, for staying tuned and listening to the Break It Down Papers Review. Returns tomorrow, Friday, the 7th of February, 2025 at 6:30 a.m. Coming up next is the Smart Kids Show. My name is DENIKE. Bye for now.